you're up there. Torch does steal the Mega one more time, but it's not enough to keep him alive with 2 good rockets from Purple. But anyway, what that does is that'll give you a huge advantage, and then you can choose when you want to pop out and become vulnerable in order to take your shots. So yeah, it's kind of a small thing, it seems, but it can make a really big difference in the fight. I mean, as it is, whenever you're up there, and if you have rockets and your opponent doesn't have LG, you should win the fight if you do it right. I mean, really, the LG is the only thing that's really a huge threat to you.
That was kind of a poor switch from Purple to LG there, right when you got into that little firefight at close up. He should have stayed with rockets, and he probably could have converted a frag on it instead of making it wait out to this. But he still does convert by launching Torch down into the lava. You know, the pool is giving him a little extra help there.
Yeah.
Some damage on Torch. There he goes after him on the conversion frag, and he will get it down to 64 health, and that is the game. So, Purple coming out strong. Torch not showing much, and Purple's going to win it out with 23 to -3 with an accuracy of 36 and his best weapon, a rocket launcher, and Torch sitting at 16 and machine gun.
Yeah, which basically meant that he was spawning a lot, and that's pretty much what we saw. But, you know, I think, you know, as beginners go, Torch did fine. Purple, I think, is looking pretty strong. I'm looking forward to seeing what other competition he will have throughout the Beginners Cup. But you know, his movement was okay, and his shots, he had some great prediction. I especially liked the shot that where where he laid one down right as Torch was spawning over near the yellow armor, directly across from my cursor. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got our players back in place. Sorry about that delay. That was my bad. And GLHF has been exchanged, and we're gonna get this thing underway in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna watch Purple off the bat. He grabs RL straight for it, and Torch doesn't move in towards Mega. That would have been a little bit of an obvious play, so I'm actually kind of glad he did that. Now he's backed off to go get some armor, hopefully. Actually, I guess he took a little bit more damage than I expected. But he's pretty much just on the run. One lick from an LG, which Purple doesn't have yet, or a rocket. I'll do it. Purple finally gets an LG, and he gets also the first frag. Now he's just hunting.
That's just another showing of Purple's good prediction rockets.
Yeah,
bouncing
really nice.
him off that off the spawn, and you know, the other one coming in and nailing him on the wall. It's always a good welcoming when you're Torch. Go, hey look, there's a rocket in my face. I just spawned. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that can actually be really frustrating, especially for newer players. Oh, great rockets here from Torch. Lands 2 big ones. And Purple now is scrambling for health and armor. Has 66 health, no armor. Let's see how Torch is doing. Pretty well. And he's picked up his second armor, so this should be his frag if he goes in hard. And just presses in. Back through teleport. He's a little bit late for Mega, but he still has a pretty good upper hand because the armor spawns right next to him. So, pretty good run of the armors. He's running out of rockets, though. He's got to be careful. He is showing up for this armor as well, if he hangs out. Oh, great position move by Purple. And that's 3 big rockets in a row with very little answered by Torch. And now Purple is just hunting.
Torch being a little aggressive.
Yeah. He saw where Torch went, and he basically just has him trapped with almost no weapons. So that's going to be frag number 4. Nice move by Purple. And, you know, that was the kind of thing where, you know, Torch had picked up 2 or 3 armors, I think, and, yeah, or I guess 2, and had he had better position on that grenade launcher YA, he probably would have been in really good shape to take the fight to Purple, but with a great strong move, you know, you can see how positioning makes such a big difference in these fights. Little sneaky move with the LG. Catches Purple with his back turned, but there's not enough health on the map right now for Torch. Oh, yeah, there we go. Torch gets a little telefrag revenge. 5-1. And here he should just hold his ground and not do anything predictable like that. Yeah. I would say kind of holding your ground, like, the reason why I would say that, even though the armor wasn't coming up, was because essentially what he needed to do was let purple go away from him, right? And the next item up would be Mega. So you want to hold your ground so that you basically wait for purple to try that Mega grab, and you try to land rockets as he picks it up. So because Torch just wasn't in any position to grab that Mega, but he certainly could have done some damage against it. So given his position, that would have been the better choice. And by the time Mega's grabbed, if he sticks around like 2 more seconds after that, then the other, oh wow, that's a big rocket. Then the other grenade launcher armor comes back up, and now he can choose to, pick a little fight if he's done damage, or, oh wow, Torch gets another telefrag, 8-2. Yeah, so purple answers though, 9-2, and so purple's definitely doing a lot of damage throughout the course of this thing. His accuracy right now is a 22 LG 37 rocket. Haven't seen any buckshot out of him yet. Oh, that's a big midair, and that'll be a frag.
Purple does a good job denying that jump from Torch. It launches him right down into the Mega though, but still not enough for Torch to stay alive. Oh, and a good grenade from Torch there, making Purple back off, go scrambling for some health. So Torch is staying alive here a little bit. Not in the negatives, which is good to know, but still Purple is going to chase him down and grab that 50 in the meantime. So Torch still, struggling a little bit, but he's not in the negatives. That's good to see. He does have 2 frags. It's only 11-2. So if he can pick it up, he's got a chance to do some real damage.
Like that right there, what Purple just did to Torch is what I was talking about Torch doing to Purple the last time he was over near that grenade launcher YA. So hopefully Torch will watch the VOD and be like, oh, okay, that's what grease meant. And because I think what I'm seeing from Torch is that, like here, he's just trying to exit. He's trying to find an exit, but honestly, his movement's slow enough where Purple can catch him. So I think that means that until yeah, you should not be listening to the cast. It's gonna be like 30 seconds delayed, but so it's not useful. But still, but it is the kind of thing where.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, we've had that happen one at a time. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's not useful because it's late information, but the other piece of it is, for Torch, since he doesn't move as fast as his opponent, one of the things that he can do is basically learn how to play defensively, where see how he kind of comes into the room and he already jumps off into the mega pit. One of the issues there is that he did so without really taking inventory of where his opponent was, and so even though he fell in and might have gotten Mega, he did get Mega on that particular grab on the second try. But without knowing where your opponent is, if you just run in, you basically put yourself in the one place in the map that you are at your most weak, which is that Mega pool. Without checking, then you're going to take a lot of damage or die, and we saw the death portion of that. So basically I would say one of the first things that Torch would need to do would be to slow down. Which sounds weird considering. Damn it. Yeah, and close your stream, but basically slow down. Which sounds weird because he does move slower than Purple, and Purple can catch him. But if you slow down, if you're careful about your room entrances, wow, he almost got telefragged again. Purple almost got telefragged again. If you're slow about your room entrances and cautious, I guess not slow. I'm cautious is what I'm going for. That's a nice rocket. But if you're cautious about entering a room, then you don't get caught off guard. And I would say probably half of these frags are Torch getting caught off guard. The other piece of it is learning to walk and go silent. And when you hear a sound cue, if you hear your opponent coming near you and you don't have the armor stack, don't be afraid to run away. That's 3 telefrags. Purple goes down again. But yeah, I mean, learn how to run away. If